China's economic rise has been breathtaking. From the bustling streets of Shanghai to the towering skyscrapers of Beijing, the transformation is evident everywhere. In just a few decades, it has transformed from a poor agrarian society to a global economic powerhouse. The rapid urbanization has seen traditional villages evolve into sprawling metropolises, reflecting the dynamic change in the country's economic landscape. This remarkable transformation has lifted millions out of poverty and reshaped the global economic landscape. The rise of the middle class has been one of the most significant outcomes, with improved living standards and increased consumer spending driving further growth. China's GDP has surged, averaging nearly 10% annual growth for several decades. This consistent growth has been fueled by a combination of industrialization, technological advancements, and a robust export sector. This unprecedented growth has catapulted China to become the world's second-largest economy. Major cities like Shenzhen and Guangzhou have become global hubs for technology and manufacturing, attracting investments from all over the world. China's journey began with economic reforms in the late 1970s. Under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping, the country embarked on a path of modernization and economic liberalization. These reforms opened up the Chinese economy to foreign investment and trade. Special economic zones were established, attracting multinational corporations and fostering an environment conducive to business growth. The country embraced market-oriented policies, unleashing the entrepreneurial spirit of its people. Small businesses and startups began to flourish, contributing to the diverse and dynamic economic landscape. This shift marked a turning point in China's economic history, setting the stage for its remarkable ascent. The combination of strategic planning, government support, and the hard work of its people has propelled China to the forefront of the global economy. In recent years, China has also become a leader in technological innovation. Companies like Huawei, Alibaba, and Tencent are not only dominating the domestic market, but are also making significant inroads internationally. The focus on education and research has been another critical factor in China's success. Investments in higher education and R&D have produced a highly skilled workforce, driving innovation and economic growth. China's ambitious infrastructure projects, such as the Belt and Road Initiative, are further extending its influence globally. By building trade routes and investing in other countries, China is solidifying its position as a key player in the global economy. Despite its rapid modernization, China has managed to preserve its rich cultural heritage. The blend of tradition and modernity is a unique aspect of its society, contributing to its distinct identity on the world stage. As China continues to grow, it is also focusing on sustainable development. Efforts to combat pollution and invest in green technology are becoming increasingly important, ensuring that future growth is both inclusive and environmentally friendly. The story of China's economic transformation is far from over. With its resilient and innovative population, the country is poised to continue its remarkable journey, shaping the future of the global economy for years to come. Industrialization has been a key driver of China's economic miracle. Over the past few decades, China has transformed from a primarily agrarian society into a global industrial powerhouse. This rapid industrialization has been characterized by the establishment of vast manufacturing hubs and the development of extensive infrastructure networks. The country rapidly built factories and infrastructure, becoming the world's factory. This transformation was fueled by significant investments in technology and human capital, enabling China to produce a wide range of goods at competitive prices. The construction of highways, railways, and ports facilitated the efficient movement of raw materials and finished products, further boosting industrial productivity. China's manufacturing prowess has flooded global markets with affordable goods, from electronics to clothing. The country's ability to produce high-quality products at low costs has made it a preferred supplier for many international companies. This has not only benefited consumers worldwide, but also created millions of jobs within China, lifting millions out of poverty. This export-led growth strategy has been instrumental in propelling China's economic expansion. By focusing on exports, China has been able to generate substantial foreign exchange reserves, which have been reinvested into further economic development. This strategy has also helped China to build strong trade relationships with countries around the world. China has also become a major player in global trade. Its ports are among the busiest in the world, handling a significant portion of global shipping traffic. The country's extensive network of trade routes and agreements has enabled it to become a central hub in the global supply chain. Its accession to the World Trade Organization in 2001 further integrated it into the global economy. Joining the WTO allowed China to access new markets and attract foreign investment, which has been crucial for its continued economic growth. The country has since become an active participant in international trade negotiations, shaping global trade policies to its advantage. China's trade surplus has grown significantly, highlighting its role as a major exporter of goods. This surplus has provided the country with a strong economic buffer, allowing it to weather global economic fluctuations more effectively. The surplus has also enabled China to invest in other countries, further expanding its economic influence. This trade dominance has given China considerable economic leverage on the world stage. By becoming a key player in global trade, China has been able to exert influence over international economic policies and practices. This leverage has been used to negotiate favorable trade terms and to promote its own economic interests, solidifying its position as a global economic leader. China is no longer content to be just a low-cost manufacturing hub. It is aggressively investing in technological innovation to move up the value chain. China has made significant strides in areas like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and aerospace. Its tech giants like Alibaba and Tencent are now global players. China's government has played a central role in fostering this innovation. It has implemented policies to support research and development, attract foreign talent, and promote technological entrepreneurship. The goal is to transition from made in China to innovated in China. Section 4. Challenges on the horizon, demographics, and debt. Despite its remarkable achievements, China faces significant challenges. One major concern is its aging population. The one-child policy, while now revoked, has led to a shrinking workforce and a growing elderly population. This demographic shift could strain China's social security system and hamper future economic growth. Another challenge is rising debt levels. China's rapid growth has been fueled in part by massive investments, often financed through debt. While some debt is necessary for growth, excessive levels can pose risks to financial stability. Managing this debt burden will be crucial for China's long-term economic health. Section 5. The environmental price of progress. China's breakneck economic growth has come at a cost to the environment. Pollution levels in major cities are often dangerously high, leading to health problems and reduced quality of life. China is the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases, contributing significantly to climate change. The Chinese government is aware of these environmental challenges and has taken steps to address them. Investments in renewable energy are increasing and policies to reduce pollution are being implemented. However, balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability remains a major challenge. Section 6. Can China surpass the United States? The question of whether China will surpass the United States as the world's leading economic power is a subject of much debate. This debate encompasses various aspects including economic growth rates, technological advancements, military capabilities, and soft power influence. China's economic rise has been nothing short of remarkable, and its sheer size gives it tremendous economic weight. Over the past few decades, China has transformed from a largely agrarian society into a global manufacturing powerhouse. Its cities have grown at an unprecedented rate, and its infrastructure development is unparalleled. However, the United States retains significant advantages. The U.S. has a highly diversified economy, a strong tradition of innovation, and a robust financial system. American universities and research institutions are among the best in the world, fostering a culture of creativity and technological advancement. China's GDP, when measured in purchasing power parity, already surpasses that of the United States. This metric takes into account the relative cost of living and inflation rates, providing a more accurate picture of the economic power of a country. However, in terms of GDP per capita, a measure of living standards, China still lags significantly behind. The average American enjoys a higher standard of living compared to the average Chinese citizen. This disparity is a critical factor in the overall economic comparison between the two nations. This gap highlights the challenges China faces in translating its economic might into widespread prosperity for its citizens. While urban areas in China have seen significant development, rural regions still struggle with poverty and lack of access to basic services. Additionally, China's aging population and environmental issues pose significant challenges to its continued growth. The future of this economic rivalry will depend on how both nations address their internal challenges and leverage their strengths in an increasingly interconnected world. Section 7. America's Enduring Strengths. The United States benefits from a highly innovative and technologically advanced economy. Its world-class universities and research institutions continue to attract top talent from around the globe. The US dollar remains the world's reserve currency, giving it significant financial influence. Furthermore, the United States has a long tradition of democratic institutions and the rule of law. These institutions, while not perfect, provide a framework for stability and predictability that is attractive to businesses and investors.